Hello, my name is Alyssa Peters. I'm a social worker here at CPS, and I will be conducting this meeting with you today.
Hi, my name is Beatrice Ochoa.
Hi, Beatrice. Can you tell me a little bit about why you believe we're here today?
Well, there was an incident where a few weeks ago I had my daughter with me in the car and I ran a stoplight. The police officer took a breathalyzer test and it came out that positive for alcohol. Um,
Were you arrested?
no, just because it was so low, um, they didn't arrest me. I just got a ticket.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty scary. I'm glad that you and your daughter weren't involved in an accident, but I'm sure you can see how that could have happened. As you probably know, alcohol can impair your reaction time while you're driving.
Yeah, honestly, I feel so bad putting my daughter in that situation. You know, I honestly took a drink earlier in the day and I didn't expect it to last that long. So I felt I was fine, but now that I realize I'm gonna be more aware. And honestly, I just don't want to lose my daughter. She's everything. I love her so much.
Okay. Is there anything going on?
Um, wow, a lot is going on. Recently, me and my daughter's father separated, and he kicked me out of the apartment, and it's just a big change, you know. I'm just stressed out, and it's overwhelming.
Right. Where are you and your daughter staying now?
Well, thank God, my parents are helping me out, so they let me stay with them, and they offer to help me with childcare while I'm working, going to school, and doing what I have to do.
That's great. Do you have any other support?
Yes, because of the ticket and all that, I have a lot of fear right now to drive. So my sister has been driving me around, and she also is there to listen to me, and anything that comes up, she's there for me as well. With my parents, they're open to listening to me and giving me advice and just being there for me and my daughter.
That's great. That sounds like a great support system. So, Beatrice, what I want to do in this meeting is go over some worries, some strengths, and plans going forward, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so for worries, I'm just writing that there was drinking involved that day before you got behind the wheel. For your strengths, I'm writing that you have a great support system with your parents and your sister, you have a place to stay, you're working, and you have transportation. Did you want to add any worries or strengths?
Um, yeah, I think my biggest worry is just, losing my daughter. And, kind of, I've always been the type of person to, like, have a schedule and to plan out, what I'm gonna do. And, this has been, like, a big drastic change. So, that's one thing that worries me a lot is that I don't know what to do. I feel so lost not having that, that pattern, that schedule that I'm set to. Um, but I feel that my family is my strength. My daughter's my strength. She's my motivation. And, I think another strength for me would be, I am trying to go to school. I'm working. I really love my daughter. She's everything. And I feel that, you know, to me, that's the biggest strength that I have is the love that I have for my daughter and the changes I'm willing to make.
Okay. Those are great strengths and understandable worries. We can build a plan that includes those. You also stated that you didn't want to drink anymore. Beatrice, for plans going forward, would you be interested in maybe some counseling or AA? We also offer parenting classes.
Um, yeah, and any services you have to offer. Honestly, I don't feel I have a drinking problem. It's just that, it was bad judgment.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if it's something that I need to do, I'm more than happy to do it. I just don't want to lose my daughter.
Okay. Well, that's great. So going forward, I'm going to write that you are accepting of resources and attending classes and maybe getting some counseling. And that's all I have for you today. Do you have any questions for me?
I just want to clarify. You're not gonna take my daughter, right?
No, we are not taking your daughter away. It sounds like you have a great support system in place with your parents and your sister, but we do ask if you wouldn't mind a social worker coming out later today to do a home check.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine with me. Anything you need.
All right. Well, it was good meeting you, and I'll print out a copy of our plans going forward, and a social worker will meet with you this afternoon.
Okay. Thank you so much, and hopefully we could overcome this and not have another situation occur.
Definitely. Good luck to you.
Okay. Thank you.